As cost of living keeps increasing, Americans are tapping into their 401ks to help make mortgage or rent payments. Let's dive into it. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Frank Talks Money. Real quick guys, I just need one favor. You know what it is. Please smash that like button. The more likes the video receives, the more the algorithm will share the video with more like-minded people like you and me. Now let's get right into today's content. Guys, more and more Americans are taking early withdrawals from their 401ks to pay emergency expenses such as mortgage payments and rent costs. In 2024, 5% of people with 401ks accounts took hardship withdrawals, up from 3% in 2023. Hardship withdrawals allows people to take money out of their 401ks early for an immediate and heavy financial need. And I would agree. If you are trying to prevent a foreclosure or an eviction, that's an immediate financial need. But what's the problem? I would ask is, why did you get into that position in the first place? What got you to that point? That would be my question. The most common reason for taking a hardship withdrawal is making a rent or mortgage payment to prevent foreclosure or an eviction, as I stated, according to the Vanguard Group. In 2023, 40% of hardship withdrawals were used for this purpose, up from 20% 2 years earlier. But most financial advisors insist it's best to avoid pulling out money from your 401k to pay your mortgage unless absolutely necessary. And in my opinion, I would just say the only way you should do that is just to avoid an eviction. That's it. Once that money is gone out of the market, it's no longer making money for you guys. That's just facts. A 401k is intended to fund your retirement, and withdrawing money prematurely can lead to significant penalties and loss of retirement savings. Again, that's just what I just said. They just reiterated that. Because once that money is out the market, it's gone. And especially if you took it out during a down period, you've locked in those losses. There'll be no way to gain that money back. So guys, got an interesting clip for you. Hang tight, check it out.
My mother needed a little bit of money to help purchase a home. So I took money against my 401k to lend her some money, $50,000, with the proviso being that when she sold another apartment, she would repay me. I've decided that since it's my mother, I changed my mind that I don't want the money back. I'm just gifting her that money. I still owe about $35,000 on my 401k loan. I've got about $150,000 in cash, earning 5% in just a high-yield savings account. So I could, of course, just pay off that 401k loan tomorrow if I wanted to. But here's the thing. I'm only paying the loan at 3.25%. And as you know, I'm actually paying myself back. I'm not paying any interest to a lending institution.
Look at your stock market trend histories. You'll see that almost every time following a bear market, we see a 15 to a 25% rate of return the year following. You're going to miss all of that. Okay. Because you're paying yourself 5% and you're trying to get fancy.
Right. Okay.
Never borrow on your 401k. Never use borrowed money on your 401k to try to build wealth, and never try to arbitrage the money on your 401k to make a spread, in other words, which is what you're talking about. All of these things are, you're nickeling and diming. You're stepping over dollars, picking up nickels.
A 401k is a retirement savings option provided by some employers, because all employers do not have a 401k. If you participate, a portion of each paycheck is automatically contributed to the account. In many cases, the employer matches a part or all of your contributions. Employees choose which funds to invest in, aiming to build a financial cushion for their retirement years. A 401k is an employer-sponsored retirement plan, while an individual retirement account, or IRA, is set up by an individual through a bank or an investment firm. An investment firm would be like Vanguard brokerage. They are an investment firm that I hold one of my brokerage accounts in. The main difference between a 401k and an IRA as it relates to real estate transactions is you typically take a loan from your 401k, which allows upfront money for things like down payment of major repairs, and you pay it back through payroll over time. IRAs do not allow these type of loans. So hang tight, guys. Got another interesting clip for you.
You cashed out a 401k to pay off debt.
Back in, yeah.
You were gonna not tell me that?
I forgot.
You forgot?
Yes.
How do you mean you forgot? What do you mean?
I forgot about that 401k. But yeah, I cashed it out and I paid it.
When?
2021.
So you didn't pay off debt. You took away from your retirement account your forced savings because you set up a percentage. You took that, took the penalties and the taxes, which, by the way, might have completely negated the interest anyway, depending on what it was. And then you paid it off. But you didn't pay it off through behavioral change. You didn't pay it off through budgeting and then putting extra towards it. You budget by taking away from your retirement account. So you didn't learn anything. You didn't learn anything. Nothing was beneficial there.
So guys, you can use your 401k to help pay your mortgage payment, but most financial experts do not recommend it. Your mortgage is due every month, every year, for years, so consistently trying to access your 401k to pay your mortgage isn't a great financial strategy. As mentioned, accessing money within your 401k to pay your mortgage will qualify as a hardship financial withdrawal. Hardship withdrawal, unlike a 401k loan, does not require repayment, but taxes are applicable. Plus, there's a 10% penalty for early withdrawal in most cases if the account holder is under 59 and a half years of age. Although this option can provide relief in times of financial distress, hardship withdrawals can drastically decrease and affect your retirement savings and must be avoided at all costs if possible. So guys, the gist of the video and the information I'm relying to you is just use a 401k loan to help pay your rent or mortgage as your last option, your last resort. Make sure you try everything else possible to come up with that money. Because once you take that money out of your account, that money is out of the market, it's no longer working for you, it's no longer growing. And if you took it out at a loss, when the market was down, you locked in those losses. See, like right now, the market is down. We've lost some money. Market is down, right? The last couple of weeks with the tariff war. So the market is down. But as long as we don't sell, those gains will come back. But if I was to take money out of my 401k now or my brokerage account, I've locked in those losses. I would never get that money back because I sold. So that's why it's important, guys, to exhaust every option possible before you take out a 401k loan. So guys, that's my quick talk of how Americans are tapping into their 401ks for hardship withdrawals to help pay for mortgage payments and rent payments. Guys, please like the video, share the video, and most important, please consider subscribing to my YouTube channel, Frank Talks Money. And with that, guys, always remember, financial decisions you make today will impact your financial life tomorrow. Thanks for tuning in. Frank Talks Money. I am out here.